right, third grade, today we are going to be making a 3D lizard out of two pieces of two-dimensional paper. So at the drive-thru you need to make a choice about a big piece of colored paper and another color that's smaller for head and feet. Now the first thing we need to do is draw a simple pattern using line or shape to fill up the body of the lizard. This doesn't have to be super complicated. Maybe choose one shape or one kind of line that you're going to repeat. You're going to be using construction paper crayons to do this. I chose to do a zigzag line here. All right, now that I have a line or shape pattern colored, I'm going to be doing some folding. So the first thing is to fold my paper like a hot dog, long and thin. Is this a hot dog? Nope, that's short and wide. So long and thin, like a hot dog, line up the corners, make a crease. All right, when I open that up, now I have a crease that goes right down the middle. I need to get the edge to meet the crease in the middle here. So I'm putting my hand in the middle and kind of teaching the paper what to do. Sometimes it takes a few folds to get that edge of my paper touching the middle fold line. Same thing has to happen on the other side. This edge has to touch the middle fold line. If this is tricky for you, sometimes it helps to have a neighbor, just an extra set of hands, folding and holding that paper. So ask a friend. All right, now I have 3 lines, one down the middle and one on either side. All right, we need one more fold, and that's to get this corner, this top edge, to touch the middle fold. All right, so I'm bringing the corner down to touch the middle fold, making a crease. Corner down to the middle fold, make a crease. This is kind of like the beginning to a paper airplane. All right, open this up, fold it in half again, and now we need to do a little cutting. So where we see that diagonal line, that's where we need to cut for the lizard's tail. So right along that fold line, best you can, cut that corner off. This is scrap, just put it off to the side. Now this lizard's kind of like a slinky lizard, so we need to do some cuts along the top of the body. So with it folded in half like a hot dog, I can still see that crease there. I'm going to do some cuts, and the cuts need to be about 2 to 3 fingers wide. Okay, so 2 to 3 fingers wide is about there. I'm going to cut up to that crease. Okay, 3 fingers wide, up to that crease, all the way down the back of the lizard. I'm measuring and cutting to the crease. Don't go past the crease, then you would cut your lizard body in half. Once I get close to that diagonal line, I'm going to stop. I don't want to go any closer to that edge, otherwise I'll cut the tail. Now we have the body for our slinky lizard, but we need to do some gluing. So folding those 2 bottom flaps in half, I can make kind of like a pyramid. You see that pyramid there? Okay, this is where the glue needs to go. You're going to need to use a little bit more glue than we usually do. I'm going to recommend a line today instead of just dots. So just a small line of glue that goes around the outside edge. Maybe a few dots in the middle just for good luck, okay? And I need to hold this flat while this comes on top, all right? I can kind of reach in there and pinch. If my hand is thin enough, I could sandwich it in between, count to 10, and get that to be glued down. Again, if that's tricky for you to hold all these things together, call a classmate over and they can help you. Now I have my lizard body. All right, I need some lizard feet though. I'm gonna come back in and add a simple pattern again. It could be stripes, it could be polka dots, it's up to you, but there needs to be some kind of pattern on those legs. I'm gonna do green stripes on the pink paper. I could even color in where maybe the toenails are. I need some kind of eyes for the lizard's face. So this is the mouth. The eyes would be kind of at the top. It could be simple circles. You could have eyebrows. There might be some kind of pattern on the lizard's mouth or face. It's up to you. All right, I'm ready to cut each of these things out. This is garbage. This can go to the trash, okay? Each of these lizard legs need to be glued to the bottom part of the lizard body. So just a little dot of glue, holding it upside down. I'm going to glue it on and count to 10. Same thing with the other foot. All right, last thing is with this lizard head, I need to get it into the lizard's body. This is a flat piece of paper and it needs to fit in the pyramid. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of gently roll it like a taco and put a little crease. Not very much, just about a quarter of the way down so that it's starting to have that straight edge like a triangle. Now put a line of glue right at the top above the eyes. Carefully feed it into the triangle space. Pinch it up to the top and count to 10 again. And voila, I have a lizard. I will come around the room with a name tag and we'll put that right on the tail so we know whose is whose, but your lizard is finished.